Hello and welcome. It's such a treat to be with each one of you at this time. Again, yay, Treasure Chest Tuesday. And we are on the other side, so to speak, of this eclipse season. Congratulations. New beginnings. Again, isn't that wonderful? We had an equinox where it was a time for new beginnings. Now we have the end of the eclipse season, which is a time for new beginnings, which is telling us over and over again, not only is it a time of grand transformation and transmutation, but it's a time for new beginnings and innovative change. Innovative change. You could say, whoa, wait, what? Yeah, there's plenty of change going on. No more, no more. I'm talking about innovation, creation, change. As you know, one of my great themes for this year is being a warrior for creation, innovative creation. And that goes down to the moments of our lives. We're not all in positions to make innovative changes to the creation of the whole planet, but are we? Yes, we are, actually. We're doing that, right? We say, oh, well, no, all these leader type people are doing these changes and there's nothing I can do about it, and yikes. Well, we know change is something we have all the time, and we're just getting used to it. But at the same time, we counterbalance it by being in that field of innovative, creative changes within ourselves and in our lives, and how we treat people, how we think of people, how we are, period, right? So I want to talk today about the divine presence and wisdom. The divine presence and wisdom that is always with us, which is part of our human family, right? This phrase, we the people, I keep thinking about it, we the people, because it is a time where we the people are rising up and saying no to what doesn't fit anymore. We've done it many times over many centuries, said, hold on. You know, whether again it was Atlantis or Lemuria, people coming in and making changes. We went, no, that doesn't work for us. We've done that. Many people have made a difference in this world, thank goodness, through innovative change and saying, we the people stand up, not just against what's trying to create harm, but for the changes we want to make. How beautiful is that? So we're doing that again. And it's a time of ferocity. This relates to the energetics of astrology, ferocity of energy. So it's time for us to pick up a little more of the ferocity of creation. And, you know, we say it's a time of the feminine. Well, the feminine can be very fierce and fiery in its wisdom, in its transformational qualities, right? It's not passive and nurturing all the time. The wisdom of the intuitive change that the feminine brings can feel fiery, and that's what's needed right now, isn't it? It's fantastic. And we hold the keys to those things. Okay, let's get specific and bring some great examples in of how this can relate to the burdens and the fears that you feel right now, the hopelessness. And you go, well, I don't feel like I'm a victim, but at one little level you are. You're being a victim if you go, there's nothing I can do about it. They have the power. It's not true. That's why we, the people, are very important. Now, don't turn me off just because I'm talking like I'm a politician. We, the people, is an energetic statement, right? Of the collective of light. See it that way. We, the people of light. And we, the people of light, are connected to the universe of light, the constellations of light. Our souls came from constellations of light, particular planets of light, right? Particular stars. So we have been, in essence, a star, a planet, a constellation. So imagine that all those stars out there are part of that now with us. The we, the people, right? Not just the United States. We, the people of humanity, are connected to all the constellations who are working on behalf of humanity, and we are working on behalf of the universe of creation. Hope I didn't lose you with that. Okay, so that means that if we have a feeling that something's going on and, well, we don't trust humanity, well, you're talking about the humanity of disconnection. And the fact is that more and more the humanity is becoming more connected to light. So I'm talking about the humanity that is connected to light, that we are a part of right now and want to be even more engaged with as a collective generation. Community is a theme for this year, the collective generation of the path of light together. So, our old patterns about not trusting others, not feeling seen, not feeling heard, being persecuted, being abandoned, betrayed, all those things relate to other people and how they harmed us. It's an important time, and I invite you to see it differently. Maybe that happened in the past, but right now there is more light in more humans on the planet than there is this ugliness that is trying to claim destruction of the so-called old. They're really just trying to create a new form of power that's not going to work for us, because we, the people connected to the stars of light that we came from, are here and now to create a fire of change that will burn out the outer fire trying to harm us. The fire of innovative change. Isn't that exciting? We do have a part to play. No matter where you're sitting right now, you have a part to play in this transformational process that is active and not just saying, I want peace. Example, okay. Someone said to me the other day, yes, but Social Security. I rely on Social Security, they said. And there are millions of people that do. This is a system in the United States. So bear with me if you're not from the United States. But there's an example for all of you in the systems that you are part of in your world. So the feeling is, I rely on that Social Security check. I'm afraid of what could happen if they take it from me. I will remind you, what you value can't be taken from you. So get in touch with, and I said this to her, get in touch with what you value about Social Security and the checks you get. Oh, I'm being taken care of. I'm being helped. I'm getting what I need. Where's that coming from? A system, people, human world, right? And we go, oh, human world, we want nothing to do with it. We want nothing to do with the systems, but make sure I get my money, right? It's funny, isn't it? We are funny. Okay. There are systems in place that are aligned with light and the good of the people. We can celebrate that. And now all of a sudden it feels like that might be taken away from us. So we've got to go, wait a minute. I don't want all the systems to go. I just want the bad ones to go. So we're talking about light here. The systems that are for we, the people of humanity, to allow us to serve in greater ways, right? So if you know what you value about Social Security, as an example, feeling taken care of, not being taken care of, feeling taken care of, feeling you have what you need at all times, that is a spiritual component, a divine presence. And those stars in the sky are a divine presence symbol of that we always have what we need when we are aligned with that. So we are being asked now to have greater alignment. And it's an easy thing to imagine the stars and imagine yourself part of the stars. And then I'm not going to do a meditation today, but then imagine yourself being surrounded by the stars, which are the beings of humanity. We, the people of all generations of the universe, all generations of the universe are with you. And if you value having what you need and you feel that in yourself and you let this presence of divinity in, then you will be assisted in this time of change to have what you need. It may look a little different. It may not come from where you've decided it's going to come from. It may come from other sources. Be open and create the space to receive that. It's really a time to come out of our cocoon of comfort. We know that. We say, yeah, we want change to happen. We don't like the systems the way they are, but now we want to hold on to them, right? The structures that have kept certain things in place. It's like, oh, isn't that fascinating? It's time to come out of the cocoon as a part of the imaginal cells of light that are being generated to create a butterfly. The brown goo around in the caterpillar, the cocoon of the caterpillar, that is in the feeding the imaginal cells, is what doesn't look good. Our fears, our burdens, our restrictions, our limitations, our lack of power, all the things we know that we're afraid of, a lot of it is what if, that we're afraid of, has to be transmutated by the light that we are. And the way we do that is to feel that as we expand as the light that we are, there are people in this world who are with us in that expansion, versus saying it's me against the world. And I'm going to keep my little divine connection, but I'm going to stay in that cocoon of comfort and don't make me go out there. Can't do that anymore. We will be changed either by pain or because we are open to be a warrior for the creation of new dimensions of ourselves. And we're up for that. And we're willing to be part of our feeling for the love of humanity. The light of the humanity expands. And so we not only are feeling that we can receive divinity, we are received by the divinity of light in the other humans. Many people are wanting to create new endeavors. You have to feel received by the light of humanity to be able to do that, right? So you have to know at some level that there are many that you can trust will be there with you as you emerge into your butterfly self. Okay, so value the elements and essences of what you are. What you truly value cannot be taken from you. Those essences, those gifts of you, what you love and cherish. If you value them and have divine connection within you to that sense of value. Don't be thrown off by the what ifs, the what ifs. Feel what you actually have control over by energetically. It all starts with energy, saying this is what I value, and I know there are humans that are going to help me to value those qualities of spirit, like being taken care of, etc. And I am connected to the value system in the universe that values everything that I value, and will make sure that what's important to me is held sacred, as a lot of things do change temporarily. Okay? Great. I hope this was a piece of wisdom and perception and gifts from light that you can digest, take in, and let be more light and love for your world. And let the holy fire of what you long to create burn brightly in you in this time of new beginnings and new emergence of beautiful, beautiful you. I'm so with you. And remember, the light of presence says always, I'm here. I've always been here. I will always be here with you. And the constellation of stars that are connected to humanity are always saying, we are here. We have always been here. We will always be here. Know that deeply in your beautiful heart. And all will not only be well, but it will flourish to the springtime of your life. Thank you for all you're bringing. And I'm excited to say that the next time I see you will be probably after the Cayman Island Retreat, Grand Cayman Island Retreat, which is talk about transformation through joy and holding to what you value. And you know, those of us who are gathering, I love what we're doing to say it doesn't matter what's going on in the world. I can take just a week to step away from it all and receive. A week to build creation, build humanity and community, and to reset everything in me to that level of joy, that level of being in inner and outer paradise for a week, which will be the blueprint I establish for this next phase of my life and for the rest of your life. So I am grateful for this opportunity that those of us are going, and yes, we have 2 spaces that just opened up. If this is striking you in your little heart, to be able to be part of humanity's turning in a way that is joyful, fun, filled with light, the magic of adventure, and fullness of creation. So check it out. I'm with you. Have a beautiful beginning to our post-eclipse season and all springing forward. And for those of you, of course, in the Southern Hemisphere, to the autumn and what the beauty of that brings. Much love to each one.